my traders. Good morning to you. As you're coming in, guys, tap that screen, share the live. Jared again. He has separated from the field here. It's a demolish. He's demolishing them. 14 for Jared. Second place, Davion with 9. Thank you, JDM, for the ice cream cone. Andrew with the goat. Andrew with the roses. Brad with the heartbeat. Carrie with the coffee. And the heartmeats. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Let me fix those prices for you there. Good morning, KK, Oscar Urbano, Gary Wilson. What's up, SM? Nelson Property. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Powder with the coffee magic. User with the goat. Powder with the heartbeat. Get your heartbeats in. Upper left corner, you will see the heart after you give us a follow. Good morning, everyone. Elegant Fitness, Teddy Flows. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, Jakey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning. KK with the team cheers, the heartbeat. Candy with the Woodland Wonder. I love it. Look at that little guy. The Woodland Wonder. Eduardo Alebo with the good morning. Hello, Eduardo. Pow Daddy with the heartbeat. Keep tapping, everybody. As soon as we hit 10,000 likes, we will get this started. Don't forget, we have news today. We got jobs, correct? Let me see. Let me pull it up. We'll have it for you here. Yes, we have initial jobless claims coming in at 8:30, and they are out. Just out. Initial jobless claims, 220. 220,000. The consensus was 225. The previous was 222. PPI, 3.2. 3.3 was the consensus. Continuous jobless claims, 1.87. 1.9 was the consensus. So the news is out. The deuce is loose. Let's go. 10:30, you have the bill auctions, but you don't have to worry about any of that, okay? Good morning, Kate. Yes. Pow Dowdy, KK, everybody tapping and sharing. I love you guys. Good morning to you guys. Let me see if I make that 14. There we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, YouTube. How are you? We are at 11,393 likes. Good morning, everyone. My name is Voss. Hope you all are doing well. All we ask that you do throughout the live on YouTube and TikTok is tap the screen the entire live. Yes, you too, YouTube, and share the live out, okay? We have one share right now. Duco the Purple Dog. Yes, Matt Dixon. Thank you so much for the team bracelets, the heartbeats, and the roses. Let's share this live out right now, everybody, and let's get to work. Right now here on Miss Market, we have the daily pulled up right now. We have a move down here, little move down. We have 3 red candles to the downside here on the daily, but we don't care what it does. You know, we're trading our setups, as you know, every single day. Everything else is irrelevant. Okay. Right now we're in a narrow state here on SPY. We are in position 1 to the downside. We know that we're going to get a good move out of SPY today. We know that. We just don't know which way we're going. Right now that we're in position 1 doesn't mean anything. This could come right back through the whip zone and get above 561.30, okay? So be very, very careful. Right now you're looking good to the downside. You're in position 1. You're in a narrow state. We go to our 5-minute and you look good here. You go to the 15, you look good. And on the hourly, we know we have room down to 556. That's going to be our first stop here on SPY to the downside, and then 554. So mark that level down, okay? If we get back to the upside here above 561.30, then we know we have room up to 562. Mark that down. You have a pivot right here, okay? Watch these pivots at 562. You want to get over 564, and then you'll have a nice move up to 566 here on the SPY. Narrow states on Miss Markets. Mark that down. Good morning, everyone. Zen Method, thank you for the heart me. Measy with the heart me, yeah. Thank you for the lightning, Zen, and the goat. Let's go over to Apple. Right now on Apple, we are in the whip zone. Yes, we are. You are in the whip zone currently on Apple. You must get over 217.51 up or under 215 down. On the 5-minute, you have room up to 220.62, where you have the 200 moving average waiting for you right there at 220.62. Under the whip zone, you're clear. 15, clear. On the hourly, under 215. You will have room down to 214 right there. Hold number, okay? On Apple. Mark these to the upside. 221 is your first resistance point. 221 and 220.62. So on your 5-minute 200, you got 220.62. And on the hourly, we know on the 20, you have 221 right there. Folks, yesterday on SMCI and JPM, let me show you this, okay? Let's pull this back. This is from yesterday. Let's go to the 12th. I specifically told everyone on SMCI you should not go long because you were in position 3 to the upside and in a neutral state. Remember I did this? All roads lead back to the 20, especially when you're in position 3 and you're in this neutral state. If you were narrow, you would have probably had a nice little run to the upside, one leg, okay? But this pulled back hard to the 20, okay, on SMCI. So when we give you these levels, make sure you are marking them down. Also on JPM, you were up here in position 3, and you ran into all this supply up here I talked about, and whammo, to the downside, you came on JPM. While we're here on JPM, let's do it for you, okay? To go back and review any prior lives that we do, go over to my YouTube. They're all recorded, and they are all over there for you to review, okay? Here we go. We are in a narrow state on JPM. We are in the whip zone currently on JPM. Under 227.64 down, above 230.20 to the upside. Let's go to our 5. 5-minute, the wheelhouse. It looks good. Your 8, your 20, and your 200 are nice and tight. That's what we like, okay? On the 15-minute, you look good. Watch these pivots over here, right there, and to your left, but we're going to clear those up on the hourly for you, okay? On JPM right now, above 230.20, you will have room up to 233, first shot, and then 234 on JPM. Mark that down. Under the whip zone, 227.64, you have room down to 227. Hold number right there, okay? Watch this pivot on the hourly. What else are we looking at, my traders? How are we doing this week? Are we having a green week? Put it in the chat. Are you green this week or are you red? Measy with the donut. Measy with the winning chip. Yes, it is. Let's go, everybody. Hello, my YouTubes. The Qs. Let's do our Qs for KK. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Right now on the Qs, we're green. That's it, Davey, on VIP here. Sarah, what's up, Sarah? Who else is green? Who else is red? Green, Pow Daddy. There we go. Put it in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good to see. Right now, narrow state on the Qs. You are currently at 475.78, under 475.75 to the downside, and above 479 to the upside. Right here, watch the granddaddy of them all. On the Qs, you have your 200 at 474.61 to the downside, okay? Above the whip zone, you look good there on the Qs. Let's go to the 15-minute. 15-minute, you have room up to 487. Mark that level down. 487 on the cues to the upside. And to the downside, watch that 5-minute, okay? And then you'll have room down to 471. But first, watch out. 474.61. Watch that 5-minute 200. Folks, you see this play out every day. We give you these levels every day. They hit these levels every day, okay? If they get under the level, that's a good thing. If they get above the level with a retest, that's a good thing, all right? But you have to know the initial levels for the first 20 to 30 minutes of the day. They are crucial. I'm done trading by 10:15 in the morning. I'm not trading after 10:15. I want the volume. I want violence. I want all of that in the beginning. And that is where you make your living, is between 9:30 and 10:30, okay? You start trading around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You may get one decent move here and there. But the professionals are 9:30 to 11 o'clock. Period. End of story. Paul Miranda with the heartbeat. Chewy with the heartbeat. Let's go, my babies. We are at 29,000 likes. Green SM, Tenny Flows. Congratulations, Tenny. How does it feel to know every day when you wake up in the VIP that you're probably going to have a good day in the market? How does that feel now, Tenny Flows? Doesn't that feel good? User with the GOAT. Yes, it is. Don't forget, the VIP is open. We have VIP live training tonight at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time by me in the live VIP training room. To get into the VIP, you're going to head over to thevosstrading.com or click the link in my TikTok or YouTube or Instagram bio. $25 a month, $275 for the year will get you into our VIP. What else are we looking at? Put it in the chat. Tesla to the moon. Remember the guy yesterday? Tesla's got a tank. What are you talking about? Woo, woo, woo. That guy obviously didn't know his states or his positions, but most don't, so that's okay. Here we go. Tesla's in a narrow state. Hold on tight. Hold on tight for Tesla. Narrow. The amateurs will be crawling on this one today. Narrow state. You're in the whip zone here on Tesla. Watch that big 200 to the upside. You see that? That has to start flattening out. So that usually means you may get some of this on Tesla, okay? Just keep an eye on that. We're in a narrow state above 249.28 up. Under 246 down. Take these levels down, everybody. On the 5, you look good. 15-minute, you're fine. Now, let's go to our hourly. This is where it's going to sum up what's happening here. On Tesla, under the whip zone of 246, you have room down to 241. Mark that down. 241. Above the whip zone of 249.28, you have room up to this triple top of 252. Mark that down. Always go over to your daily. See what's in your way. 257.84 above the whip zone. You have your daily 8. Okay? Mark that down. Oh, that's nice, Eduardo. You're a good dude, man. Netflix to the moon. Let's see. Let's see. Right now, we are in a neutral state on Netflix. We are in position 1 to the downside here on Netflix, okay? Watch your 200. I'm sorry, your 20. It's above your 200, okay? Maybe a little whippy here on Netflix at the open. These have to get a little closer together. On the 5-minute here on Netflix, you look good. Watch this pivot down here at 913. Mark that down at 913, okay? To the upside on Netflix, above 925.58 at 926.79. We got the granddaddy of them all right there on the 15. Watch that sucker, 926.79. On the hourly to the downside, under the whip zone, you have room down to 908. Market Netflix. James with the heart me. Thank you, James. Silverado with the chili. And another chili. Thank you, Silverado. Boom, 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 boom. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk, traders. Amazon. Don't mind me if I'm sweating, okay? Sweating like a hog over here. Let's see what we got. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Amazon. We are in position 2 to the downside. On the 5-minute, you got room down to 196.62. Mark that down. 196.62, okay? On the 15-minute, above the whip zone of 199.59, you have room up to $200.29 where the granddaddy is. Mark that level down. On the 1 hour, also watch your hourly 20 right here at 196.37. 196 to the downside, 37 there on Amazon, okay? And we know at 196.62, we have the granddaddy on the 5. So 196.50 is major support for Amazon. Mark it down. Let's go. Keep tapping, everybody. We are at 42,000 likes already. That's what I'm talking about. 886 shares. Who's ready for VIP? Who is ready for VIP training tonight? Put it in the chat. Are you ready for tonight's training? Yes. Google, you're in the whip zone. In a neutral state here on Google. Above 169.51 up, under 167.95 down on a Google. On the 5-minute, you got the granddaddy. Major support there on Google. 167. Mark that down. 167 for Google. To the upside on Google, above 169.51, you have room up to 171 where your granddaddy is on the 15-minute. Let's go. Watch this 20 on the hourly at 167.17. So to the downside, 167, hourly 20. To the downside, 167, 5-minute 200. I would say that's some good support on Google. To the downside, here's Johnny. Terrence, what's up, baby? Mara Brown meltdown. Yes. Thank you, Thundercat, for the follow. Hit that follow button right now, and we will give you a shout out. PLTR and NVIDIA coming your way. PLTR, hit that follow button. Get those heart me's in. We're stuck at 60. We got to get to 100. All right. Here we go on PLTR to the moon. Right now, we are in position 1 to the downside. We are in a neutral state on PLTR. Look right here, folks. To the downside, if you're planning for a short on this, your 20's got to catch up. You're going to whip around down there for a little bit, okay? Every time I say that, we know it happens, so just keep that in mind. On the 5-minute, you look good. 15. Now, this is interesting here on PLTR. On the 15, you are under the granddaddy of them all. So you may whip around trying to come back to the upside. When your 20 catches up to your 200, and if you are still under this 15-minute 200, you can look for violence to the downside possibly on PLTR. So just keep that in mind, okay? On the hourly, you have your 8 there, okay? You're just hanging out there with the 200 and the 8, and then you will have room down to $79.72. So call that $80. You will have room down to $80. Prince the boy with the rose. Candy with the live on air. Mara with the live on air. Prince with the rose. Candy with the skull apple. Yeah! To the upside, above the whip zone, you have room up to 85.20 on PLTR. 85.20. Remember, neutral state. It's going to be choppy. See how you came out of yesterday? You were chopping around there. You're going to chop around in the morning, too. What are we doing, everybody? IWM, Prince the Boy. I like that name, Prince the Boy. Hold on, folks. I got to blow the schnozola, you know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Goddamn kids. Goddamn kids got me sick again. All right, here we go here. We are in a narrow state here on IWM. We are in position 2 to the downside. You got major resistance above you here on IWM. 201, you got the granddaddy right there. A lot of resistance to the upside. On the 15-minute, you look good down. On the hourly, now listen here. On the hourly on IWM, you have room down to $200 whole number. Whole number 200, okay? If you get under that, you have room to 199. Above the whip zone of 202.30, let's put this into perspective for you. 202.30, and you have room up to 203 on IWM. It's got resistance, folks, to come through a lot of this, okay, on the 15 too. So be prepared for a possible move to the downside. Thank you, my Sarah. The VIP is open. Get in there. Start learning how to trade the right way. How many of you are tired of losing every day? Put it in the chat. Seriously, that's a serious question. How many of you are tired of losing? Waking up, you're excited, but then by 9:45, you're like, oh, again. Right? Aren't you tired of that? Tenny Flows, weren't you tired of that? Aryan Sharma, I have no idea what you're saying there. I don't have a clue what that means. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Meta. We are in position 1 to the downside. Hourly. This will be, whoa, we got a lot of garbage there. Hold on, back this up. That was from yesterday when we were doing that other thing for you. All right, on the hourly, you have room down to 607. 607 on Meta under the whip zone. And you're at 617.60, okay? You have room down to 607.20. Above 623, you have room up to 628 on Meta. Narrow state on Meta. Keep it on watch. Meta and SPY. Narrow states. Thank you for the follow, Laquette and Knowledge. Jen Nuggies or something. Thank you for the follow. Deline, Elaine, yes, my Kula. What's up, my Kula? NVIDIA to the moon. Come on, NVIDIA. Giddy up, baby. Giddy up. My wife sees me on here. She's going to yell at me. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone on NVIDIA. Above 116 to the upside, under 115 to the downside. On the 15-minute, we look good. On the hourly now, let's do this here. Above 116, you have room up to 117, all right? Because what's going to happen here on NVIDIA, you got your hourly pivots here, and you have them right there. Do you see it? See how it starts to get a little hairy in here? Right? A lot of bushes here. You don't want to go through those pricker bushes head first, okay? So above let me get this out of here. Above 116, you have room up to 117. Under the whip zone of 114.98, you have room down to 114.56. First stop is your 8. That sucker's in our way. We have to get under 114.56. And then you will have room down to 113 area on NVIDIA, okay? Mark that down. NVIDIA is narrow. The only problem with NVIDIA is that it's the opposite of the Powderhound ski slope. So usually when you're pointing up, you got to flatten out, all right? It's going to be choppy, so watch those longs. I'm just warning you now, everybody, okay? All right? Mara Brown Meltdown with the hat and mustache. Keith Scarzafava with the heartbeat. Thank you, Keith. User with the goat. AMD. Let's see. AMD is so good to me. Oh, it was a marriage made, man. AMD right now, you're in a narrow state. You are in position 1. Now, folks, let's do a little education here. You're in position 1 to the downside on AMD, but what's the problem here? Someone put it in the chat for me. YouTube, somebody. Eduardo, good morning, Michael Bennett. Eduardo, good morning. Voss is definitely the best education, without a doubt. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What's the problem here? Not the granddaddy. Come on, everybody. 200 slanted. Nope. That's a little bit of a problem. Right here. To the downside, your 20's up here. You can't make a good move to that downside until that 20 starts coming down, right? How many times, Kevin Curtis, are you in here? How many times have we seen this setup before? Everyone likes to take that bar to the downside, and then it starts coming back up and stops you out. Well, because your 20 hasn't caught up yet. Then you don't want to go long on this to the upside. Why? Well, because look at your 200. That's like a dagger. This has to flatten out before you're going long. And that's why amateur traders don't know what is going on. And this is why they're losing. They can't see the big picture before they enter a trade. And nor should they. All right? User Lovesick with the rose. Yes, yes, it is. Yes, it is. I see now. Sue, what's up, my Sue? Sue had a breakthrough yesterday in the VIP. Tuesday night training helped a lot, huh? We threw a lot at you guys on Tuesday night. Thank you for the follow, Big Johnny. Dister V plays with the follow. Yes, it is. Remember, the VIP is open. I think it was Andrew Westner or Mark Meza. They said you need a new screenshot. Why? Because when I took this screenshot, we were at 36,000 followers. Now we're almost at 60,000. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com, $25 a month, $275 for the year, and you can get into our VIP. Next Monday, we are launching our new platform, everybody. We will be going over the platform next Thursday with all the VIP members during training, okay? So be ready for that. I think you guys are really going to like it. Our Discord will be hanging out in the background. That will still be live, just in case we have to flip back to it, which I don't think we will. But just to get everyone moved over, we're going to keep that Discord running. Just that you're not going to be able to comment on anything, okay? Tesla, so exciting. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, the whole education on the new platform, guys, I set it up, all the courses, so you have to go through each course, and it builds on top of each other. And we have new videos in there as well, okay? So everything builds on top of each other, all right? So by the time you're done with all the videos, they will all unlock for you. And then you can watch them all at any time. But in the beginning, to unlock the next set of videos, you have to watch the most crucial ones first. And I can make tests up in there as well, but I didn't do that yet. Let's see what we got. No, the VIP, everything will be in WAP. Nothing will be in Discord anymore. JPM, let's see what we got. We're leaving that cesspool. Right now, we are in a narrow state on JPM. And listen, all messaging in there has a filter. So you're not going to get Mama messaging you saying, "Hi, I'm Voss." And his name is We are in the whip zone under. No, you can't go to the new platform now. I have it off. 227.64 down, 230.18 up on JPM. On the 5-minute, you are in the wheelhouse. You look good. 15. Yes, it is. I like JPM. I'm liking this more and more and more. On JPM to the upside, above the whip zone of 230.18, you have room up to 231. Mark that down. Under the whip zone, you have room down to 227, okay? 227.64 down to 227. You have to get under this, and you have to get over that pivot, okay, guys? Let's go. We are at, whoa, we're at 68,000 likes. Can we hit 100,000 today? Can we do it? Mr. Dave, are we smashing that like button over there on YouTube? Let's go. You guys ever see a person with 102 fever act like this? Ah, let's go. I was told my wife isn't watching. Let's go. We got to be here for you. Too many people rely on us, right? Consolation prize. Let's go. I told you I will DIE in this chair. This is what I love. Trading is my life. Okay? Let's go. Keep it real. How are you, my friend? No days off. No days off. Miss Market doesn't reward people that take days off. Right? What do I always tell you guys? You must show up every single time under any condition. First of all, you're going to build mental strength, number one, and you need to because you never know when you're going to have a breakthrough in the market. What do we miss here? I feel like we missed something. Did we do Amazon? We did Uber. Oh, PayPal. Let's do PayPal. PayPal's a good one, folks. A lot of people don't trade it enough. This is a good one. Let's go over to Pay. Look at that middle finger it gave you. Woof! Look at that sucker, huh? Watch that bad boy. Yo! We are in position 1, narrow state on PayPal. Right here, position 1. You have room down to the granddaddy. 68.19. Granddaddy. Sorry, guys. 68.19, okay? On the 15 and 1 hour, you have room to the upside. Above, you have room up to 69.50. Above 68.85. Got a lot of pivots here. Look. Look at these pivots. See them? And then you got one up here, okay? So remember, on PayPal to the downside, you have room to the 5-minute 200 right there, 68.19. Call it $68 on it. You're in a narrow state on this. You're going to get a good move out of this, but I think it's going to be later. How are we doing? Manny being a Manny, yes. You know what I'm thinking about doing, everybody? I am thinking about getting a big tattoo on my back of a chart. One of my best trades I've ever took. What do you think about that, everybody? What do you think about that? I'll walk around with my best trade on my back. How do you like them apples? 76,000! Let's go! Let's go! No, I wouldn't. No, why not? We love this game. We love this game. Why not? Be proud of your trades. Measy went into the light. Yes. Let's go. We are in a narrow state on SPY. We are in the whip zone on SPY. Under 558 down, above 561.30 to the upside. 15-minute, you look good. Hourly on a Miss Market. Let's see what we got here. Under 558 to the downside, you have room. 556, first stop. Remember we said that? 556 and then 554 and then 552. Mark those levels down. To the upside, above 561.30, you have room up to 563 on Miss Market. Miss Market doesn't care if you have bad feelings or if you're not feeling well. She will reward you if you respect her. Remember that. Uber. We didn't do Uber? I thought we did Uber. I love when my VIP members laugh at all the amateurs in here. Because they get it now. They can. Now you guys, remember when I first started? Now I have all this backup because you all know what I know now, right? So when you could spot an amateur. Hold on, VIPers in the chat. Can you spot an amateur trader right away now? Put yes in the chat if you can spot an amateur trader right away now. It's like, boom, there they are. Boom, there they are. Boom, there they are. Right? Isn't it crazy? JDM, you were one of my first. That didn't sound good. But you were one of my first, JDM. Think about this. Remember I told you you will eventually be able to spot them? Right? Remember I said that to you? Uber, you're in the whip zone. You're in a neutral state. Above 71.40 up. Under 70.78 down. You were one of my first. Above 71.40, watch the granddaddy right here. 71.48. All right, you have major resistance there. On Uber, this doesn't look good at all. The state is a mess. Look at this mess. Look, I mean, all you have to do is look at the state of your stock. You're in a neutral state. You're in the whip zone. Either way you go on this sucks. Does everybody see that? You come down, your 20 is too far away. You go up to the upside here. You're already in this neutral state, and you got to pivot right there. Do you all see this right here? Take a look. This is what garbage looks like at the moment. You can't do anything until these two are back together again. All right, right here. Hello! Woo! Like, I wouldn't trade this chart. Are you out of your mind? Look at that thing. Measy with the let 'em cook. Yes, it is. Look at this thing, folks. You're not trading that. Fuck out of here. What else are we looking at? To the moon. I want something to go to the moon. Eduardo. Mr. Dave goes, who has their volume, RSI, MACD, and Bollinger Bands on for the morning? Who's got their MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands on? There was somebody 2 days ago said on YouTube or Instagram, but Voss, we need volume so we know where liquidity. Well, I said, what are you trading? Well, I like to trade Tesla. It always has volume, you jackass. Let's go, baby. Todd Batten, what's up, baby? What else are we looking at? Put it in the chat. Let's go. You want to go over states tonight? We'll go over states tonight. I'll be pulling up the MU. Yes, I want to go over MU with you guys. These aren't penny stocks. Jesus. Right now, we are in a narrow state on MU, but what's the problem here? Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Above 97 up on MU. Above 97 up, under 95.23 down. You're at 95.10. Watch the whole number of $95 there, okay? On MU, let's go to our 50. Let's go to our hourly. So on MU, you have room down to 94.58 currently. There is your hourly 200. Do you see it? Hourly 200 and your hourly 8 are on top of each other. 94.50. You have major support there on MU. Do you see that? Do you also see your 200 pointing straight up? You know what that tells me? It's going to be whippy as hell, MU. The spreads on that thing are going to be wild today. Woo! Look at this. It already started yesterday, closing out. Look at them tails. Look at that. That's a mess, everybody. Look at that. Forget it. I'm not looking at MU. That is setting up for you get in the trade. It starts going your way. You're all excited. Look, I shorted MU to the downside. Look, yay, it's going down. And all of a sudden, you get a candle from hell. And now you're just whipping around. Look, whoop, 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 whoop. Don't you hate when you're in the trade and you see this? Now you're in for it. Because now you have a problem. You have two choices. Get out of it without a winner, and you know your ego can't take that. That's option number one. Option number two is that you stay in it and get whipped around. Ho, 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 ho. Even my hair would look like a crazy mess trading this today. No MU for me. Matt Dixon with the rose. Love for Bree with the follow. AJ Dunn with the follow. I love looking at all these beautiful profile pictures, but some of you don't have one, and I want to know why. Why don't you have a profile picture? Salam, there he is. Salam. What's up, Salam? All right, we are in a narrow state on the Qs. We are in the whip zone on the Qs. Under 475.75 down, above 479 up on our Qs, okay? On the Qs to the downside, you have room to 474.61. Let's mark that down. 474.61. Mark it, okay? 474.61. Now let's go over to the 15. 15, you look fine. Let's go over to our hourly, move this up. We also know at 474.59, we have the hourly 20 an hour away. So wouldn't it be safe to say double confirmation to the downside on the Qs at 474.60, we have major support, right? Above the whip zone of 478.72, you have room up to 480. Mark that down. All right. All right. Woo! Voss is feeling good. Well, not really, but I'm feeling good. Baba to the moon. We're due for a gap on this sucker. Yep, we got one. There it is. There it is. Yesterday we were in the whip zone. There it is. The novice gap on Baba. Here we go. We're in the narrow state on Baba. Looks pretty good, to be honest with you. Narrow state, you are in position 2 to the downside currently on Baba. 5 minute, you got the wheelhouse there. That looks good too. 15. Oh, Baba to the moon. Let's go to the hourly and get some support here. All right, Baba, you have room down to 132.50, and then you have room down to 131, okay? That is your, watch these areas on Baba on the hourly to the downside, okay? You see that right there? Woo! Look, it's got 3 eyes. Those are 3 pivots right there you got to watch on Baba to the downside. 124 is your ultimate goal here on Baba to the downside for major support level. Be careful on Baba. Back to the upside. Above 137.55, you have room up to 140. Mark that down. 140. Watch this pivot here. 132.50, okay? Right here. Everyone got it? Good. You're in a narrow state on Baba. This thing's going to move quick. Mike Jones with the GOAT. He is. What are you all looking at, VIP, this morning? VIPers, tell me your top 2 that you're looking at in the chat and why, so everyone can see it and learn from you. Why? Why? Put it in the chat. Okay. Elite with the heartbeat. Kate with the coffee. Thank you, my Kate. My Kate with the level of sparks. Let's go. Let's go. Google. 167 support. Very good, Davion. That's my boy. What else are we looking at, VIP? Meta and Spy. Yeah, Meta looks good too. Google, my Kula. What's up, my Kula? I can use you right now. I need a little bit of cooling. My Kula, get it? Oracle, Spy. Let's see what we got. You options, people. Love that Spy and that Q's. All right, here we go on Oracle. But whatever floats your boat, right? Here we go on Oracle. You are in the whip zone. Above 151.66 up, under 149 down. 149 down, okay? On the 5 minute, under 149.17, 149. You have room down to 147.60. 147.70. Mark that down, okay? And then your ultimate goal will be down here at 146.39. Oracle. Boom. See that 200 right there, okay? On the 15 minute, above 151.66, you got the granddaddy right there at 153. Mark that down. Party's over once you hit that 15 minute 200. That is a strong little guy right there, okay? On Oracle. Also on Oracle to the downside, 146.82. You have the 20 on the hourly in your way. 146.82 on the 5 minute, 146.39. You have the 200. So what does that tell you? 146.50. We got major support on Oracle to the downside, out of the whip zone. This is not rocket science, folks. You have to get between here and fix this. This is what you have to fix, right in here, right? Not there, not here, here, between the ears. Lino Rocha with the lightning and the W. Let's go, Davion, with the Let 'em Cook. How many of you in here right now, how many of you, when you are patient, you take better trades? Put red hearts in the chat if you take better trades when you are patient. And YouTube and TikTok, put red hearts in it. Let me see. Amazing, isn't it? Isn't it amazing? It's the greatest thing in the world when you're patient. How many of you even knew about patience before you knew me? Think about that one. Think about that one. Isn't that scary? Think about where you have come, VIPers, from where you were. Some of you were a disaster traders. Disasters. I'm like, wow, we really cleaned up a lot for a lot of you. I mean, really, man. It is wild. I show people your trades that are like, that's the same person? I go, yes, that's the same person. It's crazy. Be proud of yourself, everybody. You guys have been working really, really hard. You have been working really, really hard. God ran out of patience when he was making me, but I'm learning here. Yeah, just wait. You only need, let me ask you another question in here. And I asked this in the VIP. $250 a day extra in your pocket. How many lives would that change in here? If you could make an extra $250 a day. Actually, you know what? This is what we're going to do. If you could make an extra $150 a day per day, how many of you would that change your life? $150 a day. I could trade that in my sleep. $150 a day. Put me in the chat. 90% of you should be saying me. So all you need, if you only need an extra $150 a day, okay? That means you only need 1 or 2 trades per day. You should be never taking more than 3. But some of you are taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What? Trade the 1A+ setup that we teach you every single day, and you will change your life. 1. You just need 1. Do you guys realize that? Look at think about this, folks. Too many of you are looking to go to the moon. You think the stock market is going to give you this glorious gift. It won't. Okay? It won't. What you need to do as a trader, as a professional trader, is you need to chop up the market. 1, 2, 3. That's what I look for every day. Nice 1-to-1s, 2-to-1 trades consistently over and over and over. I'm not looking for a home run every single time. Home run. That's why your journals, and that's why you're killing your accounts. All right? The market is not meant for home runs. You want to make the market your bitch. And what you want to do is you want to chop that baby up. Show her who's boss. Okay? You just need 1. And where are you going to get that 1? You're going to get the 1 between 9:30 and 10:30 a.m. Boom! Right in here. That's where you're going to get that 1. And those are the A+ setups that we hammer you with between 9:30 and 10:30. All right? You can go to 11 o'clock. Hell, you could even go to 11:30. All right? 9:30 to 11:30. But I'm 9:30 to 10:30. And if I don't see anything good in that hour, I won't trade. All right? Because that's where the meat and the potatoes are. All right? The meat and the potatoes are in there. All right? I'm not looking for the watermelon in there. I'm looking for the meat and potatoes. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Too many of you are thinking big. Too much big. It's good to think big. You have goals. But when you're trading the market, think small. Boom, 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 done. Boom, boom, done. Boom, boom, done. You make 150 a day. Check. Next day, 150. Check. Next day, you lose 50. And you're still up. All right? And then over time, you start compounding over and over and over. Compound that. Next, 150. And then you can up your share size. You can up your contract size, and you can start going for bigger goals. But too many of you are shooting for the stars right now. Start small and build it up. You will be shocked after a month how much that account builds up. You will be shocked. You'll be like, whoa, where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? That's what you got to do in the market, guys. It's very, very important. All right, now I'm tired. Right. When you first met me, guys, a lot of you were entering trades. Let me show you something, okay? A lot of you, I'll never forget this. You guys are adorable. You would enter a trade here for a long to the upside, and your stop was down here. What? What are you talking about? That's $4 per share. What the hell are you talking about? You can't put a stop down there. Are you out of your mind? Woo! We're ready, baby. Who's ready to tear up the market today with A-plus setups? Come on, guys. You can do this. I know you can do it. A-plus setups. Apple to the upside. I'm not doing anything until this 20 catches up to that 200 because I know it ain't going to go anywhere. It may come flying through here, and then it's just going to chop around. Nope. I'm waiting for the narrow state, folks. I'm waiting for that to be near the 20, near the 8. Hammer that pig. Okay? What we teach in the VIP for your setups are everything. Okay? We tried them all. We tried everything. We tried your indicators. Nope. You think I'm going to enter a trade based on an indicator at the bottom of my screen? Are you out of your mind? Price action is king. And we will teach you to be price action warriors. Do you understand that? And then the market will start slowing down for you. Those candles won't look like this anymore. They'll be going slow. You'll be able to navigate a trade properly. All right. With that said, Davion, Lino, Miza, Kate, Elite, Mike Jones, Matt Dix. I gotta go change my shirt now. User, Mara, Keith, Prince, the boy, yes. Let's go, Candy, Prince. What does that say? Gara, Ryan? How are you, my friend? Davion, James, Silvero, Paul Miranda, Meezy, Zen Method, Duco, Pow Daddy, KK, Candy, Powder. Let's go. Carrie, Andrew Westner, User, Brad James, JDM, Mark Mesa, Andrew, and the first gifter again, who's kicking everybody's ass. Where is he? Jared, 14. Come on. You all thought you were going to take this guy down, didn't you? Oh, I got him. No one's going to beat me. How does that feel? Boo! Jared is in it to win it. Davion, let him cook. 100K likes. 100K likes to the moon. That is teamwork. It makes the dream work. Look at that. Yo, 100,000 likes. Share the fame. I love you guys. I love you guys. Do you know I spend more time with you than anybody else? Did you ever think about that? NVIDIA. Let's look at NVIDIA. I spend more time with you people than anybody else. NVIDIA. Right now, you are in position 2 to the upside. Folks, just be careful. Watch that Powderhound ski slope. Powderhound ski slope. Watch that 200 to the upside like that. It's got to flatten out a little bit, and then you can go. All right? Please listen to me. Please listen to me. Please. All right, guys. VIPers, we'll see you tonight in the VIP live training. Can't wait for that. Dax with the light. Thank you. Into the light. Dax in the rose. And we'll see you in the chat here in about 5 minutes. Everyone else, love you all so much. If you're not in VIP, get in there now. Link is in the bio, thevosstrading.com. We'll be back on, of course, tomorrow, even with 102 fever. I'll be here for you. All right? I got to go change my shirt before the market opens. I'm a sweaty mess. I will kick this flu's ass. All right, guys, I love you. See ya tonight and in the chat.